that's disturbing. Ilya leaves the room. What she says is true. As she doesn't understand threats or haggling, everything she says is true. So I can't stay here forever. I have to escape and meet up with Saber before Ilya attacks her. Damn! I shake my body and try to loosen the ropes. She really must think I can't escape as there's no one in the room. I can get out of these ropes by myself if there's no one keeping watch, but... is there someone keeping watch? Damn. My body is still not working well enough. Even though I can move, my limbs are heavy as steel, and just moving them will run me out of breath. Ilya, she must have anticipated this. That's why she said I won't be able to get away. Certainly, I can't move. Even if I can get the rope off, I won't be able to escape if my body won't move to my satisfaction. It's not because I'm tired. Oh yeah, I can't move because I saw Ilya's eyes. Wait, what? It must be what they call the mystic eyes. Oh, does she have the mystic eyes of death perception? What? What? I don't know what to say. Okay, let's just continue reading. They say a superior magus is able to intervene magically with a target just by looking. Okay. I thought for a moment she had the mystic lines of death perception, which is in Tsukihime and the other one. What's the other one called? Garden of Sinners. The common form of mystic eyes is binding, so this must be something like that. As eyes perceive visual information, their disadvantage is that they are weak against suggestion. Therefore, a magus usually casts some protection over their eyes to shut out others' magical energy. Who knows what Tosaka would say if she found out I was bound by suggestion without even casting a spell? Well, there are just mystic eyes that are required with the use of magic, but I hear that monsters born with such eyes don't even need to look at the eyes of their target. These people exhibit their ability just by looking, but I hear such powers are rare. So, fortunately, it doesn't seem like Ilya's mystic eyes are the special kind. This is just an intervention, sending her magical energy into my body. Then, there is a way to dispel myself. I can't move my body because Ilya's magical energy is invading my nerves. So, if I remove the magical energy, I will be able to move again. It's simple. If mud has collected, all I have to do is wash it out with water. Closing my eyes, I concentrate on the inside of my body. I don't have the skills to detect or remove someone's magical energy from within me, but such skills are unnecessary if the magical energy is not rooted. If Ilya's magical energy is stagnant in my body, all I have to do is channel strong magical energy through me and push it out. Sorry, it's a violent method, but it's all I can do. I apologize to my body as some consolation. All I have to do now is my daily routine. The ritual where I drive in a nerve into my back. No, it's not that anymore. There's no need to make a new one now. I can just push a switch inside of me. I don't have to make a magical circuit inside of me, as I just have to switch my nerves into a magical circuit. Trace on! I cast a spell to suggest myself. Spells do not do anything to the world. It is only something that one casts on oneself as one intervening with the world. Worlds are the best way to make your body transform, an order that only works on the self to create a divine mystery, a very simple magic called spell. Basic structure analyzed. My circulation speeds up. My blood gains power. My body turns into a device for pumping magical energy. It must be assistance from the jewel Tosaka made me swallow. The creation of magical energy that usually takes me about an hour now only takes an instant. Composition? Analyze. Spirit of... I don't even need to push the switch. I can just let the magical energy circulate and let my hands go. Well, I say push the switch, but I still haven't figured out where this switch thing is. The heat goes wild. Calmly controlling my speeding heartbeat, I let my hands go from the spinning cord. Blood spills out of my mouth. Oh, shiz. Some vein must have been cut, or something must have been ripped inside of me. I channeled enough magical energy to wash out the mud inside of me, so it's fortunate if I only ended up coughing up blood. And to add, I don't feel any pain. Maybe I don't feel pain because of that self-healing thing. It's an abnormality I don't understand, but I'm just happy to have it at a time like this. It's my greatest and only strength for any wounds to heal if they're not fatal. What I should be careful of is relying on it, because the cause is unknown. If I get myself injured relying on the healing might go away the next time. So I shouldn't rely on such a vague miracle. Alright, the rope next. I loosen the rope. My wrists are bruised, but my hands weren't tied tightly. I don't think it was Ilya that tied me up, but it wasn't tied too tightly. First of all, Ilya wouldn't be able to carry me here. Is there someone other than Ilya who isn't too strong? Definitely not Berserker. If he tied me up, my wrists would have been twisted off right then. He has a good point. I get up from the chair with a stupid remark. It's good that I can move freely now, but it seems the movement was too violent. I don't have any wounds, but magical energy is still raging inside of me. Just moving causes my body to be pummeled from the inside. It must be the pain. Dizziness and nausea assail me, and my limbs are senseless. I won't be able to get back home before Ilya like this. I'm being too faint-hearted. This is no time to think like that. I slap my cheeks and start walking. As I start to lean on the wall and head through the door, I hear a sound on the other side of the wall. Footsteps. Few of them, too. These people approaching while talking stop in front of the door. Patrol? Damn, why do they have to come now? There's no time to hide. I should... Well, I must fight. I'll make the first move when the door opens. I'm in no condition to fight. I'll sit in the chair and pretend I'm tied up. How about that bed? It's just... I can get under the bed. That's actually a pretty good thing. I don't think this one will kill me in any way, so... I don't know. Just pick whatever, I guess. I hope not. Why did I do that? Oh, God. I hope I didn't fuck up. The one who moves first will win, so I have to fight. It's too late to hide now, and I don't have time to waste. I have to get out of here as quickly as possible and go home to Saber. The door opens. Standing with my back to the wall by the door, I ready myself from the patrol entering the room. The patrol just opens the door and does not enter. Hold on. You can see the chair from the entrance. Since I'm not tied in a chair anymore, won't they figure out the situation from that? This is bad. If they call for people right now, fuck, it'll get harder to escape. I'll just have to go out myself and beat the patrol. I jump from the wall to the door, and the patrol must have known I was hiding at the end as they enter the room as I jump out. Damn, I can't stop now. Whoever it is, I'll just beat them and leave the room. What? What? It's Saber! Oh, I'm so happy to see her right now. Don't move! I will not take your life if you... Huh? Shiro? My body stops dead. My mind goes blank. The person that I must go and save is standing right in front of me. Saber? Why are you here? I should not even need to tell you why. There is no need for a reason for a servant to protect her. There is no need for a reason for a servant to protect her master. It is only natural to come and save you if you are held captive. Well, I'm asking you how you knew I was captured. More importantly, why are you here? This is Elia's hideout. This is no place for you. I should be asking you that. What were you doing? I told you so many times not to go off by yourself, yet you were so easily captured by Eliasville and taken to a place like this. You're disqualified as a master. I shall not be satisfied unless you apologize to me in some manner. I was certainly careless, but why are you here? You can't move properly, right? What are you thinking coming to Ilia's castle in that state? No. What are you thinking? The servant's role is to protect its master. You have been captured, so it does not matter if this is Ilia's castle. This is hilarious. I don't know about you, but this is great. Why wasn't this in the anime? Was this in the anime? It's been a while since I've seen it. Saber speaks clearly. Her figure is just as it was before. It's different from the figure sleeping, weak and in pain. Shiro? Why are you silent all of a sudden? Did you suffer any wounds while you were held captive? Oh, no, it's not it. I'm fine. More than that, I'm glad you look well. Someone's smitten with Shiro. I have a feeling my advances are working. I really regained my peace of mind. I'm surprised Saber's here, but I'm happy she's back to normal. It's just selfish prejudice, but I think Saber is meant to act like this. It's weird to say. I'm sorry, Saber. I don't quite understand, but you came to save me, right? Yes, it is only natural for a servant to save her master. Thank you. You're a godsend. I'm glad. There's no... Oh, she's blushing again. This is great. There's no problem now. All that's left is to escape with Saber and... Reen! Oh, man! Oh, wait. You know, I just thought about something. What if Elia knows they're here? Huh. Alright. Hey, why can't I see Tosaka? Tosaka? Is she really seriously there? You seem to be doing better than I expected. Maybe there was no need for us to come, huh? Ah! It's Archer too! As what I said, Reen, you should have left Imiyashiro be. This kind of a man causes trouble for the people around him and survives. This was a good opportunity. He would have died if you abandoned him. That is inexcusable, Archer. I am the one that asked for help, but you do not have the right to insult Shiro. Oh, this is also a good thumbnail to have Reen and Shiro in at the same time. This is great! Thumbnail equality. I like it. So, you act like that now that your master is safe, huh? The master's like this, and the servant's the same. I guess you have no respect for your allies. Well, we are to fight eventually. It'll be easier to fight then if no feelings are held. Saber falls silent, as if he hit a sore spot. This guy, does he not get along with Saber either? That's it. You still remember the situation we're in, right? We don't have time to stand around chatting. We have to retreat before Eliasville gets back. Hold on a second. Did you guys come here knowing this place is Ilia's castle? No, first of all, Ilia went out intending to kill them. Then Does that mean Ilya and Tosaka missed each other? That's okay. I think Ilya's headed to my place now. If you guys didn't come here, I think you would have ended up fighting her. Yes, it seems so. I confirmed Ilya Berserker's leaving. Well, we wouldn't have come in like this if it wasn't for that. I see. Tosaka took such drastic measures because she knew Ilya went outside. She's as direct as ever. But that turned out the best this time. Anyways, we'll talk later. I came prepared when I realized this was Einsburn's base, but it'd be great if we don't have to meet them. We can't match Berserker anyway with Saber in that state. Tosaka steps between me and Saber. Tosaka, what do you mean by Saber's state? She looks fine, and she's just like normal. Hey now, convenient things like that never happen. Saber hasn't healed at all. Can't you just tell by looking that she's barely even standing? Well, I mean, she looked normal to me. What is this? It's like, she's like trying to get her way, and she's like, you know, the pouty lips and eyes. That's the look she's giving right now. Reen, I thought you promised not to talk about that. Sorry, I'm going back on that. It's bad to hide it, and it's not something we could keep from him anyway. That is true, but... She hesitates painfully. Probably because she's in pain. That makes me realize that her condition has not improved at all. Saber, is that true? Yes, what Reen says is true. It is embarrassing, but I cannot fight as Saber right now. All I will be able to do is be your shield. That's... well... alright. Huh? That's what I thought. You wouldn't listen, and you wanted to come with us when you can't even arm yourself. I bet she intended to protect her master instead of fighting. What? My breathing stops. What is that? She's so weak she can't arm herself? What ridiculous things is she saying about being my shield? I'm sorry, Shiro. I know I am a failure as a servant with a body like this, but I am able to act as a shield. I'm sure you are dissatisfied, but please accept that for now. That's it? Why do you always think such stupid things? Don't kid me. Of course I'm not satisfied. Tosaka, why did you bring Saber? Don't you know Saber's more important than me? What? I objected too, but Saber didn't listen, and only Saber knew where you were anyway. I knew it was dangerous, but I still needed Saber. But still, I started to yell. But still! I started to yell that she shouldn't have brought her, but I stopped myself. I'm in no position to criticize Tosaka. The root of all this was me getting captured. Tosaka and Saber just did what they thought was right. Disputes are good, but you should stop for now, Reen. The Master will be sensitive to changes in her dwelling. We do not have time to explain things in a leisurely fashion. You're right. Heliosville should be hurrying back by now. Alright, we'll leave the conversation until later. We have to get out of this castle first. That's okay. Right, Shiro? Shiro, we should... well, but... if Saber is like she was last night, isn't it difficult for her to even walk? I can't let Saber push herself if she's in that state. Honestly, it seems you take me too lightly. Huh, Saber? Even though my magical energy is depleted, I can fight better than you, Shiro. To me, you seem to be the one about to disappear. I do not think Reen has noticed, but your magical energy is disrupted, correct? Oh, no, this isn't anything serious. It's fine if I bear with it. I'm, fine. Really. Then I am the same as well. It is painful, but it is not unbearable. I believe things are going too fast for you to grasp the situation, but let us follow Reen for now. If we are to talk, we can do so once we get home. Saber urges me forward. Jeez. I can't even worry if she says so with such an expression. You're right. I have a lot to talk about, but I'll leave it until we get home safely. Yeah, about Saber's body and thanking her... yes, about Saber's body and thanking her for coming to save me. A dream is not something I should ask her about right now. Alright, let's go, Saber. Nodding, I moved my body earnestly. Uh-oh. I sweat with each step, but I can't complain. Saber came all the way here with her weakened body. Whoa. I mean, wow. Wow, look at the root ceiling here. This is elegant. Wow. As soon as we leave the room, I gasp. Is this a hallway? From the museum-like hallway, I guess the building is really big. Hey, this is no time to be fascinated. Even if we leave the castle, there's a big forest outside. If we don't hurry, it'll be morning. A big forest? Is this place really on a mountain? That forest a few hours' drive away from Miyama City? Yeah, this is Einsberg's secret castle. Once we get out of this castle, we'll have to spend a few hours getting out of the forest. It's night now, so we'll make our way out by morning. Tosaka runs down the hallway without hesitation. I guess she's heading to the back entrance she snuck in through. I knew it was night already, but how long was I captured for? I thought it was only half a day, but it might have been longer. You were captured by Eliasville this morning. It has been half a day since then. The date has changed, so that means you have been captured for a day now. Oh, I see. I'm ashamed. No, please do not be. You were safe enough. You have been captured. You are safe enough, even though you have been captured by Eliasville for so long. That must be proof that your mind did not give in, even though your body was held captive. I mean, she just tied me up, Saber. That might be true. Yes, Eliasville looks like a young girl, but she is a magus of Einsberg. If you were to yield to her, you would have not been yourself. Oh. It is not like I did not consider that possibility. I came to this castle prepared to find you dead in the worst case. Oh. So I am glad I am able to see you again. Since my master is safe, I cannot lose either. Saber says so with a faint smile. I feel the same way. I was so worried, wondering whether Saber was all right. Oh, what? Is she turned into a shark? What's wrong with Tosaka? What's going on there? It's like... I don't even know. Hey! Are you two really trying to escape? I'll go on ahead if you're too slow. Tosaka yells at us from the corner ahead. This is no time to talk. Let's hurry, Saber. I run, urging Saber on as well. Every step brings unpleasantness, and pain, as if boiling water is pouring into my veins. But I can run if I grit my teeth. Forcing my aching body to move, I follow Tosaka. Saber is running behind me as if escorting a sick person. She must be in pain. She's acting firm, but Saber's in no condition to move properly. Saber, if you're in pain... I stopped myself from asking her if she needs a hand. If I said that, Saber would stubbornly try to run on her own. I should just watch for now. If Saber looks tight enough that she can't make excuses, I can carry her then. Saber is really troublesome. A stubborn girl won't rest unless I do something that forceful. And so, following Tosaka's lead, we reach the exit of the castle. Oh, wow. This looks really not... Look at that statue at the very top of the stairs. It's like this whole thing is made out of gold. It's beautiful. It's awesome. This is the main entrance. This is the main entrance, Tosaka? Why are you saying something so obvious? This is what the entrances are for, right? This is the fastest way if you want to go out or come in. Tosaka runs down the stairs. Oh my god. Are we going to get attacked? Well... I'm in no position to complain. Saber and I descend the stairs into the hall. Sorry. Drinking some fine wine. Gotta lubricate the throat. I guess this is the lobby. So that must mean we'll be outside if we go through that large door at the end. Alright, we're doing well to have gotten this far. The problems come after we get into the forest, but it's night and all, so maybe we'll be able to get out to the main road under cover of darkness. It'll be too late when Eliasfield comes back and finds out you're not here anymore. It'll be morning by the time she gets back. Hey, why that unsatisfied look on your face? No, it's nothing. I was just realizing again that you're a big shot. You realize the weirdest things in the weirdest places. Like entering the enemy's base from the main entrance and the way she's acting so confidently. Oh, well, let's go outside. I remember the way back, so we won't get lost. We head for the entrance. A long hall stretches from the lobby, and a large door can be seen on the end. It's amazing. The hall is about 30 meters long. I think to myself that this place really is a castle, and the instant I start to walk. Oh, you're going home already? Well, that's too bad after you came so far. The voice of the girl who shouldn't be here echoes through the room with a faint laugh. I knew it! I knew she was going to be here! I turn around instantly. Everybody stops. The instant I turn around and see the enemy, I understand that I will be killed if I turn my back on it again. Basaka! Ilya Svil? Tosaka's voice is shaking. Across the hall and the stairs we came down is something that should not be there. Strangely like the time before, Ilya is standing above us with Berserkers standing behind her. Berserker's presence is overwhelming. As I can feel the serpent's strength now, I can understand how much of a monster he is. How absurd. He's not at a level Saber could match even in her normal condition. Probably wouldn't even be a fight. That thing is not something that can be beaten in a battle. Defeating Berserker means eliminating it without fighting it. In other words, we should have avoided him if we didn't want to die. Good evening. I'm happy you have come to see me, Reen. Ilya's voice is cheerful. That smile is the same as it was 8 days ago. Innocent and merciless emotion that will kill any insect that she catches. I understand now. We won't be able to get away. I can't stop Ilya no matter what I do. Even if I get Ilya's attention, that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean everyone else can get away. What's wrong? It's boring if you don't talk. I'm giving you some time, so I think it would be best if you at least leave behind a will. She giggles. We don't have such composure. We will run for the entrance if there is an opening. Even though we know there will be no such chance, we can only wait for it. Then let me ask you one thing. But still, Tosaka takes a step forward. Toward Ilya. Eliasfield, I don't feel you coming back. So were you actually hiding all this time? That's right. I didn't go anywhere. I was just watching you make a fool of yourselves. Well, she's a little for it. I see. Does that mean the one who went out was a fake? Yes, I knew you people were coming after all. I'm the master here, so I have to welcome the guests, right? A giant figure suddenly appears. I don't know if it jumped or just moved there. Berserker appears in the middle of the lobby with a whirlwind. This guy. We're done for now. If we retreat, we'll be slashed in half the instant we turn our backs. But we'll be killed as well if we stay like this. I mean, yeah. So far, you know, another thing is they're in a closed space, so them getting attacked here, probably not the best. The only path left is to challenge that mass of death, knowing it'll be pointless. Are you done talking now? Then let's begin, Berserker. The girl raises her hand as if performing some kind of a ritual, looks down at us, and... I swear, I will not let anyone go today. She declares so with delight and murderous intent. Light shines in Berserker's eyes. The servant that has obeyed Ilya up to now has his mind released and identifies us as his enemies. A gritting sound. Tosaka. Tosaka grits her teeth hard as if regretting something. Archer, can you hear me? She murmurs in a quiet... Oh. Archer, can you hear me? She murmurs in a quiet voice without turning around. A little while is enough. Keep him busy by yourself. She orders her servant to die. Archer does not answer. Ridiculous. Are you insane, Reen? Archer is no match for Berserker by himself. We'll run while you do that. Archer, buy us time until we escape. Ignoring Saber, Tosaka continues her instructions. Her voice is cold, killing her emotions. Oh, jeez. Archer, who has been silent as if pondering something, quietly nods and... That is a smart move. I will be able to escape if you escape first. Independent action is a specialty of archers, after all. Takes a step forward, as if to protect Tosaka. Berserker does not move. Only Ilya's laughter can be heard from above. Wow, I'm surprised. You're saying such an unknown servant is going to stop my Hercules? Wow! You have such a cute side to you, Reen. Neither Tosaka nor Archer has the composure for a rebuttal. Tosaka and Archer know that fact better than anyone. Oh, hey, look at that. That's the cool pose from the cover of Fate Stay Night UBW. Like, that's like the exact... Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Archer steps forward. He is empty-handed as usual. Tosaka is watching Archer's back. She must not have anything to say to him. Tosaka should know her command is unreasonable, because she told her servant to die that we can escape. Archer, Tosaka starts to say something, but... By the way, Reen, may I confirm one thing? Archer interrupts her words in a cool voice, unsuited to the situation. Fine. What? Tosaka looks at Archer with a downcast look. Still, looking at Berserker. Yeah, buying you some time is fine, but... You won't mind if I beat that thing, right? Archer says something unexpected. Archer? Yeah, you don't need to hold back. Woo! Go, Archer! Team Archer! Give him a beating, Archer. I see, then I shall meet your expectations. Archer moves forward. They're only 10 meters behind him. Him and Berserker. That thing should be able to close that distance in an instant. If you're underestimating me, fine. Go on, Berserker. You can slash that stuck up guy into pieces. Oh! I get it. Ilya speaks in a hysterical voice. Ilya! Fuck, no, I got something in my eye. God damn it. Ah! Tosaka turns her back, not paying attention. We'll be going. Getting outside means victory for us. Tosaka starts to run, taking both Saber in my hands. Saber follows Tosaka without objection. I start to run towards the entrance, leaving Archer behind. But from behind, Miyashiro, he stops me, still with his back to me. I turn around, letting go of Tosaka's hand. In the lobby, now far away, is the back of the man facing Berserker. Understand, you are a maker, not a fighter. Berserker charges. Archer stares at his enemy without backing off, still empty-handed. Do not think about other things. There is only one thing you can do, so master that one thing. Archer raises his hand. I don't know when he got it, but in his hand is that short sword. Don't forget. What you must imagine is always that you yourself are the strongest. Do not need outside enemies. For you, the one you have to fight, is none other than your own image. The red back sinks. Berserker's attack rages. I start to run without seeing the clash of the two. Tosaka and Saber are already at the entrance. I run without turning around. The red back tells me to just go. Well, that was rather emotional. We go down the long hallway and pass through the gate. Unbelievably, the place really is a castle. An old castle hidden in the forest. This whole place is surrounded by trees as far as the eye can see, and neither buildings nor sky can be seen in the distance. This way, we'll reach the main road in about 3 hours, so run until then. 3 hours, huh? I honestly don't know if my body will last that long. The pain gets worse the more I move. The heat should go away if I rest, but we don't have time for that right now. Shiro, hurry up! Tosaka sounds pressed as well. Tosaka is the one who gave Archer that order. She looks calm, but her mind is filled with regret. I know. We'll catch up right away. Saber, let's hurry. Yes, let us hurry, Shiro. Answering and nodding, Saber starts to run as well. Making my way through the trees, I follow Tosaka. Saber is visibly breathing hard. I can't see in the darkness, but she must be in pain. I can't leave her alone any longer. Whoa! Ah! Saber loses her balance. I grab her forcefully from right beside her as she falls to the ground. That's it. You can't go on anymore, Saber. What? What are you saying, Shiro? That's, I thought for a moment the picture of this forest was just like a picture they took and put a filter over. I have experienced difficulties like this many times before. I am still able to run. What are you saying? No matter how many times you've experienced it, pain always hurts. It's fine, so you can complain a bit. I pull out the arm I'm holding. It must be because Saber's light. I'm able to hold her in my arms rather easily. Oh. What are you doing, Shiro? Just rest for now. I'll collapse first if you keep running with that expression. How rude! Let me go at once, fool. Do you think I will collapse just from this? Saber struggles in my arms, but her opposition is too weak. The arms that they try to push me away are too small and too weak, and it makes me painfully realize how weak she's become. God, there's so many freaking weeks that we're saying right now. What day of the week is it? I never thought Saber would be able to push away someone picking her up. I'm sorry, but, this is, like, a really serious situation. Like, Archer is giving his life for us. Well, he said he'll kill him, but, it's Berserker. But then you have this? It's great. I love it. What are you thinking, Shiro? I will not allow such a thing, even from my master. Saber is struggling with a bright red face. Well, certainly, that position she is in right now must be embarrassing for a knight, but now isn't the time to worry about appearances. Don't lie, you can't be alright when you're so weak you can't even push me away. Just stay quiet for now. This is my order as a master. If you still won't listen, I'll have to use my command spell. What? How unfair! This is no way I would allow such nonsense as using a command spell for something like this. Then stay quiet. Tosaka will leave us behind if we don't hurry. Saber unlikely falls silent. She must have accepted it. It's fine for now. If she doesn't struggle, I'll be able to run while carrying her. My vision flashes on and off. Does my blood accelerate the more I run? Bearing the nausea in my throat, I run through the forest while gritting my teeth. I breathe wildly, but I hide my pain as well as I can. There's only one reason to do so. Shiro, please let me down. I will run myself. Because if I look even a bit pained, she looks at me uneasily. I can't stop here. Huh, don't take me so lightly. I have no problem carrying just you. Compared to a broken stove, one girl is like air to me. But just be quiet, okay? You know the phrase, give and take. You've helped me out until now, so it doesn't even out unless I do something like this. I have to return the debt now, or I can't have you protecting me tomorrow. No, that is not true, but if you do this, I will be the one in debt to you. That's good. That means this will be the only time I have to do something so hard. I'm much more motivated now. I let a huge breath out and kicked the ground. Tosaka is choosing to go through narrow openings even though she just knows I'm carrying Saber. It's fine because Saber is light, but following her takes all of my effort. Hey, you'll bite your tongue if you talk. It'll help me out if you stay quiet, so please stay still. Yes, then I will obey your command, master. Saying so, Saber relaxes in my arms. It's hard to carry her before, since she was unwilling, but it'll be a bit easier now. The problem now is whether Saber's body and mind will make it. How long have we been running? It feels like 30 minutes, and it feels like an hour. No, running isn't that bad. I haven't been training for nothing, and Saber really is light. But now, inside my body is messed up. I get dizzier the more I move, and I feel like throwing up. We're in a forest, so I would understand if I was bitten by a poisonous snake or something. I can't let this pain. This is a pain that'll kill me. It's just that my chest feels heavy and I feel like throwing up. This is nothing compared to the warmth in my arms right now. Saber is closing her eyes as if she's asleep. She's not resting because she's relaxing. Relaxing. Her body is getting hotter by the minute. Even though it's winter, her body is sweating and she's hanging her head to try to hide her ragged breathing. Crap. This is really a repeat of that night. Saber collapsed from using all of her energy after using that sword on Ryder. Saber hasn't healed a bit since that night. Was her ability to talk now just a brief spark before she disappears? I run trying to deny that. I don't care about my body. I just make myself believe that something will be possible if I get home and keep running. I almost fall and stop myself from collapsing by leaning against a tree. I can taste blood, so this is the cause of my nausea. I didn't spill it onto Saber since it was only a bit, but I still feel the cause of the nausea in my chest. Well, it's better than the worst possibility if I think about it. Saber would be mad at me for a different reason if I threw up the contents of my stomach. Actually, I bet Saber would seriously try to cut me in half if I did that. Yeah, that's funny. Imagining a funny thing gives me some strength. Alright, I'm done resting. Now you are done pushing yourself, Shiro. Oh, no, you are done pushing yourself, Shiro. Saber? She wasn't asleep. Saber speaks in my arms. What do you mean I'm done now? You should escape by yourself, Shiro. You cannot take me with you in your state. What? That's not true. I just fell down. This is nothing. It is something. What are you saying with a pale face like a corpse? Hey, Tosaka, who is leading the way, is back here now for some reason. It's your choice to bluff, but you should at least hide the blood near your mouth even if we're in a dark forest. It's only natural for Saber to worry if you're in that state. Tosaka glares at me. Saber must have noticed that voice. Good. Things are simpler if Rin is here. Saber says so without looking at Tosaka. I would think so. I know what Saber wants to say. We don't have time, so say it quickly, so even that idiot can understand it. Saber nods. Yes. Reen, I want you to leave me here. You will not be able to make it with me, and most of all, I will not last long. I can't yell at her for saying such a ridiculous thing. I have no intention of leaving Saber. But still, I know well enough that Saber's condition is worsening. Saber won't last. I vaguely knew that she wouldn't be able to make it until morning like this. I see. How about you, Shiro? Will you die with Saber here? Of course not. I have no such intention, and I won't let Saber disappear either. If she's going to disappear, I'll use the command spell and... Okay, that's good enough. Then let's solve both problems at once. We'll save Saber, and I'll escape from the forest. That's our plan now. Huh? My brain turns into tofu. Tosaka says the most difficult things so easily at times. Hold on. I really want to do that, but since we can't... Just come here, I'll say this, but I have no intention of letting Saber die like this either. Yes, I won't let this chance slip away. I'll have you fulfill your duty. You said it's okay, so you won't mind either, right, Saber? Tosaka looks at Saber with a meaningful expression. Saber does not answer, but merely looks downward awkwardly.